all eyes will be on the ice tonight as the Leafs take on the Florida Panthers for Game 2 of the series. But the Buds will be without one of their key players when the puck drops in just under 2 hours. Lindsay Dunn joins us from Scotiabank Arena. And Lindsay, the Leafs skated away with a win in Game 1, but the second victory could be a little more difficult with their backup goalie getting the start.
Yeah, there are two big questions surrounding the Toronto Maple Leafs going into their game tonight against the Florida Panthers, and most of them involve goaltender Anthony Stolarz, who left Game 1 after an apparent head injury. Will he be available tonight or throughout the series? He is not playing tonight. Joseph Woll will get the start, but we were able to get a bit of an injury update on how Anthony is feeling.
He's recovering, he's just recovering, so he's doing well. Murray's a backup.
That's two-time Stanley Cup champion Matt Murray, who will be the backup goalie tonight for Joseph Woll, who will get his first start of the playoffs this season after jumping into the second period and stopping 17 of 20 shots in Game 1 after Stolarz was removed from the game and taken to hospital after getting hit by the head by Panther Sam Bennett. How many adjustments do the Leafs think they'll have to make now with the goaltender change?
It's different, obviously, with each goalie. But I don't think it's a lot of adjustments.
The other big question surrounding the team is, will they try and physically retaliate against Bennett for his hit that took their goalie out? Every player asked by the media over the last 24 hours said no, with Scott Lawton saying this would be the best way to retaliate.
To win. I think that's how you get them. I think play the same way, physical, play their top guys hard, and at the end of the day, yeah, it's about winning.
While Bennett didn't get a penalty on the play, he also didn't face any disciplinary action from the league's player safety board, unlike his teammate Aaron Ekblad, who is back in the lineup after serving a 2-game suspension from their Round 1 series against Tampa. He elbowed one of their players in the head and was then suspended for 2 games. And what's interesting about this is he was only back in their lineup for a few games when that series started because he was finishing off a 20-game suspension for violating the league's performance-enhancing drug policy.
He's big, he's strong, obviously long reach, physical player. Definitely eats up a lot of minutes for them, so yeah, it's always a challenge.
Now to the game tonight. No stranger to playing in the second round of the playoffs and dealing with the emotions of it all is Leafs legend Daryl Sittler.
What did you enjoy about it the most?
Well, the playoffs, you're in a zone of your own. Like, your family's there, but you really don't have much time emotionally with them. You go home and you rest and you think about it. You don't get a lot of sleep. And then when the game's over, you know you're going to be playing right again. You don't have any time to rest or think about it. And that's what makes the Stanley Cup so difficult to get. To win four round series, game in and game out, over a 2-month period is hard. And for Edmonton to go to the 7th game last year after being down 3-0 and lose it, it's got to be so devastating. I hope we're the team that gets there and we're going to win the thing because it's worth it.
Daryl, I would also love to see the Leafs hoist the Stanley Cup this year. And when it comes to this series and how he's seen the team perform, he said he's been really impressed with William Nylander's play, who going into tonight's game has had back-to-back playoff games with at least 3 points.